Welcome back to my channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about NIO stock. Before we do get into this video, please hit that subscribe button if you are brand new here, as I do all sorts of videos. I do portfolio updates every week, every Sunday or every Saturday, depending on the weekend pretty much, so you can keep up to date with my portfolio progress in the stock market. I also cover some really cool stocks like Palantir, obviously NIO, and other stocks like CCIV/Lucid Motors. If you find any of that interesting, hit that subscribe button. And on top of that, I'm also working on a road to £1,000 video, which will be really cool this series. So yeah, stay tuned for that, as I'm going to be trading from £100 to £1,000. Please hit that like button as well, it's much appreciated. And yeah, let's get into this video. So NIO stock, this is going to be a massive play for this year, and to be honest with you, this could be a massive play for you guys. Obviously I'm not a financial advisor, so this is just for entertainment purposes, and we're going to see if this is a decent price to buy in at the moment. So the thing is with China and NIO, NIO's obviously a Chinese company, and they seem to be able to, or will dominate the market in China, as Cathie Wood has said that NIO will be the one in China. So yeah, they'll be the true winner in China. I found out some crazy stats the other day with China, as I'm going to play you a video now and you can watch the video and we'll talk a little bit about it.
Wow. But in total, China makes up a quarter of the world's emissions. With a population of 1.3 billion, its problem is that it's just so darn big. As the world's largest car market, China has as many motor vehicles as the US has people, 322 million. So not only does it have that fun LA traffic, but also the kind of pollution that stops planes from landing. The kind of pollution where you can't see your fingers. The kind you can vacuum up, condense, and make a brick out of.
So China make up for a quarter of the world's emissions, which is mad. Like, I don't know if you guys knew that. I knew they were bad, but I didn't know they were that bad. And obviously that is something China are going to want to change. They're going to want to change and reduce that completely. So I think electric cars are going to be huge for them, and NIO is the stock. I think the government's going to get behind them. I think the government is behind them, obviously, and it's going to be really beneficial for NIO, and they can make some serious money in China. The amount of cars they have in China is mental. Like we said, I think it's going to be huge. I think electric vehicles in China is going to be absolutely huge. So next up, a big institution has bought into NIO, and this is what you probably clicked on. And also there's some other news that I want to let you know. So BlackRock, as you can see on the screen, they have bought, well, they have 61 million shares, 61 million and a half shares. So that's a lot of shares, and I believe that's worth about 2.9 billion. So 2.9 billion worth of stock of NIO, which is mad, a crazy amount of shares that is, and it has changed to 15% over the last quarter, so they've been adding up more NIO shares. This is very important for us to hear this, because it just shows big people are very interested and are backing NIO as a stock. Because I feel like at the moment there are just so many electric vehicles. We've got Lucid Motors that could be coming onto the market. We've got XPeng, we got all sorts. I can't really name them all, and obviously Tesla, but Tesla's another world away. But that's what I mean. There's so many EV stocks out there at the moment, all that are going to be on the market, and NIO's proven themselves to be probably at the moment the second best EV stock out there. So America's largest public pension fund are also buying into NIO and are adding into their investment portfolio. So NIO delivered 17,353 vehicles in the fourth quarter of 2020, representing an increase of 111% year over year, and 43,728 were delivered in 2020. They're bringing some decent numbers at the moment, and I can see this only increasing obviously in this year. I think we can see bigger numbers. So YU have given a buy rating. Who knows if I've said that right, I don't know. Anyway, so we've had a new price analysis upgrade pretty much, and another price target that we can have a look at, which is awesome to see. I love seeing these. And as you can see on the graph right now, so they've given a low of $46 a share and an average of $65 a share, which is, we're actually trading below the average at the moment and have been for a little bit. We've been consolidating at the 50s at the moment, but and also a high of $80 a share for the next 12 months, which is a really good price target. So as you can see on screen right now, we are on the 4-hour chart for NIO, and I've drawn a trend line, as you can see. I've also formed a mini wedge, you could say, almost. I've given the support line, as you can see on the blue line, that's the support line. Well, the major support line anyway, not the support line, the major support line. And also, obviously, you can see the trend line that's going up, that can act as the trend support line. If you have a look on the MACDs, we can see that there could be a bit of a downside correction, and also on the 3-hour, and I do believe on the 2-hour. Yeah, on the 2-hour. I generally see this as a good thing, as we have seen a few good days with NIO. We've seen massive upsides a bit recently in the last few days, and I do think we'll end up now touching a support line of around $60 or just below that at the $59, and then we'll bounce up, break out of this pattern, and we can start seeing the $65 range very, very soon, I reckon. Today we could experience a bit of a downside, just a little correction, nothing major to worry about. This could be just a good buying opportunity, hitting at the $60 to the $59 range, and then I think next week we could be seeing a $65 range, or the week after. As I have seen on the option chain as well, a lot of people are betting on the price to be $65, so I do see a $65 range happening very, very soon. Well, a price target of $65 next week or the next 2 weeks. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. As well, on the longer term, we have been on the MACD anyway. We have been recently seeing a downwards spiral, well, consolidation, but now it's starting to change on the MACD, showing that we've got some upside potential. And obviously from the technicals, we can see that as the next day or two, if not today, will be the day where we correct down to $60, $59, and after that we'll break out to the $65 and beyond. We've also got the catalyst of earnings coming up also, which is on the 9th of March, I've just checked. So that will be also the catalyst for the run up to the $70 range, possibly by March, $75 range, and maybe even the $80 range. And if I guess, because of earnings, how a lot of stocks go around earnings, if not after earnings, we'll see a bit of a sell-off / correction. So if you are thinking of doing a little play with NIO, you could look at buying into NIO for the short / long term option. If you're wanting to do some sort of swing trade with this up to earnings, this could be a good buying opportunity right now. Obviously, don't take my advice, do your own research and see what you think. But if I were to play this, I already hold NIO stock for long term anyway, but if I was going into this for a swing trade, I would see this as a good little swing trade with $61 to $60 range, and then hold it till around early March time, and maybe sell it off then. So that was a quick little video for you guys for NIO stock, as I haven't done one for a while on NIO, and hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give this video a like, and also if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, it means a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video.